I am back, guys. How is your Wednesday going? Let me know in the comment section below. Is it going good? Is it going bad? Is this happening? Is that happening? You don't have to go into specific detail, but just let me know in the comment section below. For the people who are going to ask, why did you go on a little bit of a break from YouTube? I didn't mean to. My glasses broke, and with my glasses being broke, I couldn't read anything on the computer. So thus, because of that, I could not do any editing or anything like that. So without further ado, let's jump into today's topic, which is Destiny. So I know a lot of people are seeing Destiny in the background. And before anyone goes and says, basically, there's going to be something I'm going to say in the commentary later on, okay? This is one of the missions that you can only do by yourself. You can't have anybody else help you unless they are a hunter. And here's the problem, is that none of my friends that I play with have a hunter currently high enough level to do this. So I had to do this by myself, essentially, right? So there's that in there, okay, because there's something I'm going to say later on. But without further ado, let's jump right into it. So Destiny was a game that I judged simply off the beta. Now don't get me wrong, I logged a ton of hours into the beta, more than 30 to 40 hours, and I actually managed to get a cape for the hunter for the Iron Banner challenge. But, when I figured out that a lot of the stuff wasn't transferred to, or the stuff wasn't transferred to the full game, I kind of lost the will to play the full game. And a lot of people have said, that is a good decision. And I was like, how is that a good decision? Well, simply put, a lot of people that I asked, they said during year 1 of the beta, basically, the game was a struggle. And it wasn't that good. You were constantly grinding missions over and over again. But now that DLC is out, the Taken King and House of Wolves and stuff like that, the game has more variety. I can see how sitting there doing the same missions in the default game is getting really, really boring. But when the DLC comes out, or on disc downloadable content, like a lot of people were talking about and stuff like that, like basically the DLC was already on disc and stuff, it makes the game better. The game is way better. One of my friends told me, who got me into playing Destiny, he was like, yo, you got Destiny, play it. And I was like, I don't want to play this game, but why not? I mean, why? Give the game a try before you judge it is essentially the motto I live by. So I'm playing the game here, and the game's pretty fun, and he's like, yo, dude, get the DLC. I'm like, why would I want to spend money on a DLC that I'm not going to play a game at all, period? My whole plan was to only play with him, right? And I got the DLC, and I'm like, holy shit, this game's pretty good. Here's the thing, though. Destiny, for me personally, is not a game I can play by myself. You must have friends. You have to be playing at least with somebody else, because in my opinion, the game is a game that shouldn't be taken too seriously. It's a game that you should go into just basically, it's a game you can play and then sit there and chat with your buddies with. Like, you're sitting there playing and then you chat with your buddies with as well while playing. There's a lot of games that are like that, and this is one of them in my opinion. Now, how I said, basically pretty much along the lines like the game is better with other people. The mission I'm currently doing in the background that you see in the gameplay, like I explained earlier, that's the reason why I'm doing that solo. So I was one of the people who judged the game off the beta, and I shouldn't have done that because the game is actually better than it was in the beta. And I'm one of the people who says don't judge a game off a beta, and the reason why I say this is because a lot of people are going to say, a beta is basically the full game. Yes, but a beta can change. I mean, a game can change from a beta. Let me explain this. There was a game I was very excited for. If you know what this game is, post in the comment section below, right? I guarantee you some people won't. But there's a game I was excited for. It was coming out back around like 2012, 2013. And the game was an RTS. Okay, so basically the game was an RTS. They went through a closed alpha, a closed beta, and a beta, okay? No complaints due to the game at all whatsoever. Okay, no complaints for the game at all whatsoever. People were enjoying the game, people liked the game, right? And then when the full game came out, 5 months, it wasn't 5 months, what was it, 6 months, 6 to 7 months, okay, from when the beta happened, the full game came out, and it was a completely changed game. It went from being an RTS, for those of you who don't know what that means, basically StarCraft 2, to being something like League of Legends, but with the units being tanks. That's literally what happened. So since that has happened, my whole mantra has been, you can't judge a full game based on the beta, because something in the full game can change, because of the beta. So my simple logic here is, Destiny is a good game, but it's not a game I can sit there and play by myself. It's as simple as that. DLC adds to the game and makes it more enjoyable in my opinion, and I know a ton of people who I'm watching are going to be, how can you play this terrible game and this and that and this and the other, and that's basically essentially that. But that's it. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Let me know what you guys think about that in the comment section below, and let me know how your Wednesday is going, like I said, and I'll check you guys next time. Peace.